ClickUp for freelancers using Obsidian. Hey everyone and welcome. In this video, I will show you how freelancers use ClickUp and how this is based on a real-world experience and how planning tools like Obsidian fit naturally into a freelancer's workflow. This is a practical explanation, not a complex system. I'll show you exactly how freelancers manage clients, their tasks, and the deadlines all by using ClickUp. As a freelancer, you are usually juggling multiple clients at the same time. ClickUp helps you organize your client work and keep them organized in a list of your to-do and your priority list. It also helps you track deadlines. You can simply just add due date once you add into your task and help you track your deadline. You can also see on what you want to work on next rather than just going through your notes, which are not as organized. Instead of keeping everything in your head or in a single message app or your notes app, ClickUp becomes your main work dashboard. Now, ClickUp is a task and a project management tool for freelancers. It's mainly used to create tasks, to set due dates, to track in the progress, and to mark work as complete. You don't need to use every feature. The basics are more than enough. You don't have to overcomplicate your workspace and use every single feature present. Now, as you can see on this main dashboard, there is a plus sign on the very beginning, right next to the home and the search bar. You can click on that. Or if you go below here, you can see a spaces folder. You can simply click on create new space. You can name it and freelance. You're going to click on continue, and this is going to provide you with how you want to define your workflow, and this has created a space for us. Once you have created your space named by freelance work, or you can name it anything you want, you are going to meet up with a folder of lists. This list is going to organize and keep track of all your tasks, your client work. It's going to meet up with your deadlines. You can also add your team members to your workspace, so all of you can be updated on your deadlines and what you have to work on first. I'm going to rename this folder right here by client projects. You can always rename, go ahead and delete or add in a new folder, client projects. Now that the folder is named, there is a list right here. You can also see it on your board, just like that. You can see all your to-do or in progress and completed tasks like this. Now on the list, you can just keep adding tasks. You can simply type them in. You can also assign them to your team members and then add in a deadline and a priority. Setting up a priority is important because it's going to tell you what you need to work on first. It's also going to make things more clear and easy for you if you just start working on the main priority first. And I have written some of the tasks right here that I can start working on. This makes it super easy because right here you can even change the status of your task. Right here, if it's in progress, you can simply click on in progress, and the rest of the to-do tasks that you haven't started on move down below. If I also click that I have completed my task, it's going to disappear, but on the board, once you go, you can completely see what has been done, what is in progress, and what you have to start working on. Now here I added some real tasks, and each task gets a due date, an assignee, a priority. You can also go ahead and click on plus to add more of the fields right here. There are emails, phone numbers. You can also add summaries, so if you have clients or your team members on board, you don't have to go back and forth communicating with them. Now, once you are assigning tasks, usually many freelancers quickly plan in a note-taking app like Obsidian. Like right here, this is my daily task. This is my daily task folder. Anytime I have a new thought or a new task that I make a mental note of, you can just simply write it in Obsidian. This is really practical because it works for a lot of freelancers, and you can just directly type in whatever is on your mind. You don't have to type in to a message box or your phone note app. You can simply just organize these tasks even in Obsidian later on. And if you're using Obsidian, ClickUp is just as easy to get used to. Once everything is clear, you can move all of these final tasks into ClickUp and organize them because ClickUp stays clean and it is only actionable when tasks actually go in. Now, when you are a freelancer, your typical day just looks like this. You open up ClickUp in the morning, you check whatever task that you have left. You can simply click on My Task, and it is going to show you all the tasks that are assigned to you. You can work on these tasks one by one. You can update the statuses on how you have completed your work. It's also going to update the rest of the team members in this workspace. And you can just mark your completed work. ClickUp simply tells you what to focus on next. Now, some common mistakes freelancers really make is to add too many features. Like right here in this list, I can add a client feedback right here. And it has added a block for my client feedback. Now I can keep adding more fields just like this. There are multiple features. I can add our progress updates just like that. Even though you don't really need the progress update feature to be there, once you are in your inbox or even in your own workspace, you can completely see what tasks you have completed, what tasks are left, how much have you done today or the past week. So this is just unnecessary, and if you want to add them you can, but it's just going to make things more complicated and take up more space and time. Another thing is that they are creating too many lists and not updating the task status. This is just going to keep you back from your actual priorities and the tasks that you need to work on. Even if you have already made a mental note that you have completed this specific task, like right here, let's point this as a completed task, it gives you even an inner satisfaction that it is off the list and it doesn't complicate your list, or when you have to add new tasks, it is completely vanished. You can go to boards or a completed task, and right here you can see that you have completed these tasks, and it won't overcomplicate even your work energy and your workspace. Another thing is that freelancers sometimes write random notes inside the task. When you are writing a task, you have to make it look clean with simple wordings, just direct to the point. You don't want each task to be in different directions. It's going to complicate things for you and even your team members if you are assigning them work or new tasks. Keeping ClickUp simple is what makes it more effective. So you would rather want to add direct task than using it as a note app, because Obsidian is a very good note app. You can write your rough notes right here and later on gather them and take them to ClickUp and make it work more practically. Now, in 2026, freelancers need tools that save time and reduce stress. Using ClickUp for tasks and a tool like Obsidian for planning and keeping your workflow clear, realistic, and it is very easy to maintain. And that's a real-world look at ClickUp for freelancers using Obsidian. If this helped you, like this video, subscribe for more simple productivity tutorials, and comment down below if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. Share this with your team members and comment below if you have any more tutorial requests.